Hello guys, today I'm going to teach you how to create a one-to-one chat app with sketchware. So let me start by showing you the project I created to teach you guys. So this is the project. Let me switch on my data connection so that the list of users will appear here. So you see it has appeared. Now I have three users which I created which has registered with my app, and I can send message to any of them whenever I want, and the messages in each of the users will not appear in the next user. Like for example, now I send hi to user favor, so the message is supposed to appear here. Yeah, you see it, and then at the same time the message would appear here. Now my username is Daniel, that's why it's showing here as Daniel. So I sent a message hi, and then it's not appearing in the other users. So let me show you how to do it with sketchware. So this is the project for the one-to-one chat, and in this project I have about five activities: the login, the register user list, and the chat activity. So in the register activity, immediately after you sign up, you create a user in your Firebase hut. then then if the um, user creation is successful, I create a new map with the name as the username, the email, and the user ID, and I push it to a Firebase key which is called the user ID, and then I clear the map. Now let's move over to users list, because that's one of the place where the main things that is going to you're going to use will be. So in this user list I have a list view one. I have a list view one, and uh, okay, I have a list view one, and for this list view one I have a custom view with the name user, and for the custom view I have a linear one, a text view one, and another text view two. So for this text view two, I'm not going to be showing you how to use it, because initially when I created the application I created the text view two to just show the number of online users, but here I'm just teaching you how to create a one-to-one chat, so we won't be using it. So let's go back to user list. So on user list, after pushing my uh, users to a Firebase database which is called contact, I refresh the list map over here. You see, I get children to list map, and then I created a list map, a list string, and I added the child key to the list string, and then refreshed my list view. And after that I went to list view on bind custom view. So in list view on bind custom view, I check if the position of email contains my own personal email, and if it contains my personal email, then it sends the linear as gone, and if it does not contain my personal email, I set the email as visible, and then I set text view one to the name of the user who is having that position in the list view, and the image to the person who has the position in the list view. And then when that linear one is clicked, I change the activity, or I open the chat activity, and I created a shared preference component with the name user. Okay, with the name user and the location as user. So with this shared preference component, I added a key with uh, name of the users the name of the user whose position you clicked, and the email of the user that of the position that you clicked, the photo, and then the child key at that position which you clicked. And then I start the activity. So that's the only thing you'll be doing in this activity. So now, then in this chat activity, okay, I have this list view one for showing the messages, and text view 4 for displaying the name of the user which you clicked on in users list activity, your edit text 1 to write messages, and an image view 2 to send message. Now for this list view 1, I have a custom view which I call chat screen. Okay, now here is the custom view over here. For this custom view, I have this linear to display messages which I typed, and which is called chat self, and then I have a linear chat away to display messages which were typed by uh, the other user, and then the email self to show messages which were typed by the email which were of the email my own email, and then text self to display my message. And I did the same for email out and text out. So then this last text view over here is time, to display the time which messages were sent. So now in this chat activity, I created a chat database, a Firebase database with the name chat2, and this location, which is a string variable, to be double quotes plus chat 22 plus double quotes. And I have another Firebase database with the name chat1, and with a string variable double quotes plus chat11 plus double quotes. So these are the two main important things that are going to be showing the messages to different uh, the specified messages which you send to different users. So now on create activity, I set my text before, which is supposed to be the position where the name of the user which I clicked on in user activity will be. So I set it to Firebase to shared preference get key name. And then I use this code to set list view from bottom, to set all the messages which are supposed to appear in list view from bottom, and at the same time always scroll to bottom. Then after that, I stop listening for chat 2 and chat 1 over here. Then I created two list string variables, chat11 and chat22. Now this chat11 and chat22 are the same string variables which we are created here where you see plus, I mean double quote plus chat22 plus and double quote, and here chat11 plus, I mean double quote plus chat11 plus and double quote. So I created the same string variable here. Now I set this string variable chat11 to chat slash my Firebase auth UID slash the user ID of the position that has been clicked. So the user ID of the location where you clicked. And for chat22, I set it to chat slash the user ID of the position which you clicked slash my user ID. And then I used an add source directly block, and I added this code: chat1 equals underscore firebase dot get reference in brackets chat11, and then chat2 equals underscore firebase dot get reference chat22. Now this chat11 and chat22 are the same string variables which you have here, and the essence of this code is to create new chat locations with a specific name. Okay, so and after doing all these things, I start listening for chat1 and chat2. So now let me move over to my image, to my send button. So in my send button, I created a calendar component, and then I set it to get the exact time of the exact time which you are trying to send the message, and I check if your edit text, which is the place you typed your message, contains a null value. That means it contains nothing. And if it does not contain anything, I post no messages. But if it contains something, I create a new map, and I add the key, add email, text, profile, user ID, and then I push the value of mapping, which is my map variable, over here, to chat1 and chat2. And after that, my map. I clear my map. This code here is used to hide the keyboard immediately after clicking on that. So after that, I clear my map. Now let's go over to uh, here. Okay. Now on child added, on this activity for chat1, I refresh my list. I get items from chat1 to a list map which I called chat11, and I set the list view custom view data uh, of the items which I got into chat11, and I refresh my list view. I do the same thing also for chat1 on child changed. Okay, so but I don't do the same thing uh, for chat2. Okay, now let me see what I have here. Okay, so on list view, on buying custom view, I check if the position of chat room 11 contains a key with the name user ID, and if it contains, then I check if the key at the particular position of the key user ID at the particular position equals my user ID, and if it contains my user ID, I set my linear chat self visible, and if it does not contain, I set another linear chat away to be gone. And this chat self and chat away are the same linears which we have in our custom view here. I mean, sorry, not here. Right here. Give me a second. Right here. Chat self and chat away. These two. This one is for displaying messages which I sent. This one is to display messages which were sent by the second user. So on buying custom view, after I check if the position with the key user ID contains my user ID, and if it does not contain my user ID, I set chat self gone, chat away visible, then email out, which is the other person's email, to the email at the position which is supposed to appear, and the text out to the text which the person sent. Now after all this, after checking if over here, after checking if the position of list map contains user ID, and if it does not contain all this right here, then I set the two linears, which is chat self and chat away, as gone. And after that, I set my time to the time at position which is clear. So those are the main things that you're supposed to know for doing, for making a one-to-one chat app. So since I've already compiled it, there's not need for me to recompile again because of data space. So let me go back to the app and show you how it is. So you see, from that, after registering, the user's email and credentials will appear here, which is the user's list activity, and then I can click on any of them to send messages. So you see, messages that appear for Pro Dev Studio does not appear for any of the other users. Now when I click favor, it shows the messages which I sent initially to favor, and favor can also send messages to me which the other users will not be able to see. Now let me show you my Firebase database. um, so this is my Firebase console items which I added, and keys also. So initially I told you I have a Firebase database which I created to store users who are registered with the app, and that's what we have over here. Now for chatting, you can remember that. Okay, let's go over to this place. Remember, my name is Daniel and my user ID is starts from GVY. So, and since my username starts from GEVY, I sent a message over here. Just give me a second. Let me. Okay, yes. I sent a message over here to two people. You see, and their their user ID appeared here and here, and the two users have. First user has his email which starts from TYU. So TYU, which is Pro Dev Studio. Second user uh, has his own M3J, which you can actually see from here, M3J. And to this user, I sent two messages. So in this method you can create a one-to-one chat app. Okay, so I hope this tutorial was useful for you. um, I will try and upload the project as soon as possible. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe. Okay, bye bye.